I'm gonna keep it 100 with you all right out the gate. I ain't the biggest fan of old school style 2D Sonic. Hey, I'm sorry, wait, let me explain. I personally just find the 3D games more exciting, with its great character interactions, crazy stories, and more bombastic feeling gameplay, which would explain why my favorite 2D Sonic game is Sonic Rush, but that game's just immaculate, I don't know what to tell you. However, there was a 2D Genesis style game I did really like, and it's actually a Sonic fan game. It's called Sonic and the Fallen Star. I learned about this game actually from Gamescage. He has a whole VOD up of him playing through it. But when I was watching the game, I was so impressed by the visuals and the whole entire flow of the game because it was unlike anything I'd ever seen before in a Sonic fan game that I completely stopped watching and started playing. And man, let me tell you, this game is great. Not only were the visuals basically eye candy, but the gameplay was also silky smooth. I found myself getting lost in the sauce a lot while playing it. There are even little cutscenes in between levels which I found really charming, and it really just added to how good this game already looks, and overall, I really enjoyed my time with it. After that, I thought that was the end, you know? Sonic gang games take a lot of work to make, and the fact that this one even finished was a miracle in of itself. But I was sorely mistaken. You see, Sonic and the Moon Facility is the sequel to Sonic and the Fallen Star, made by the same devs. Unfortunately, this game's an unfinished build because there was some trouble behind the scenes leading to the whole project being cancelled, but they were still determined to release what they had worked on. And boy, let me tell you, I'm glad they did, because this game is gas. If you ever thought the visuals for Fallen Star were good, this game blows that out the water. Every stage is bursting with personality, and I love the moonlight theming they had for all the bosses. The colors just pop right into your face, and every new stage brings something new and fresh, as well as just simply being a joy to look at. An even bigger joy to play. This game just feels good, man. The stage design always keeps you at a very nice pace, and I felt myself just getting locked in playing it. You can tell they improved upon that sense of flow from Fallen Star, and it's just genuinely fantastic to move and mess around in. Also, the bosses are a big improvement over Fallen Star. Some were a bit of a pushover that you can like just spam into, but some others were more of a challenge, and those ones were really great. The Metal Sonic fight especially stood out to me because that fight is super sick. In general, the bosses are just way more fun in this game. Since it is an unfinished build, you can expect a few bugs. I ran into a few myself. One was where if you skip the cutscene for the Bamboo Breeze boss, the music just doesn't play. And then this really funny one where Metal Sonic just gets stuck in the pipe I need to use and soft locks the game. This one's just funny to me, I don't know. Some stages also just don't have any bosses in them, which is a little disappointing, but understandable considering the circumstances. And on top of that, I noticed that one of the placeholder tracks is actually just straight up the final boss track of Mega Man 04. It honestly fits pretty well where it's used, so I don't mind it. Speaking of the soundtrack, let me tell you, this game's soundtrack, actually incredible. Straight up, this is probably my favorite Sonic fan game soundtrack out there. The amount of bangers in this game is nuts. This game's got its high energy head bumpers, your chilled out more mellow tunes, and some tunes that just make you want to get up and boogie. I can't put into words how freaking good this soundtrack is, which is why I'm gonna show you. That's just a taste of what the soundtrack's got in store. Like, I'm telling you, I'm out here playing the game trying to bust some heads, not bust a groove, you know what I'm saying? Aye, you get the picture. It's really sad to see this project remain unfinished, but what we got here is still a full game that's genuinely a blast to play, start to finish. I highly recommend this to y'all if you're a fan of the old school 2D style Sonic games, or if you're not, like me, you still very much find a lot of fun in this one. So check it out, I'll leave a link to it in the description. I've said all that needs to be said. Y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.